Hi vlog, good morning vlog. I just washed this lace front that was sent to me just earlier. I'm trying to grab some Q-tips because my ears itch. It's the morning. I think it's October. I told myself I was gonna start dating these, and then like literally as I'm editing I always forget to like, hey, you might want to just for future reference like add a date maybe. But no, Cassie, it's not as early as it could be. It's like 10 something. It's still kind of early. I'm the first person to normally get up and like do stuff in the house. Not as in like do stuff as in like I'm the maid or some shit. No, I'm saying like do stuff as in like get up and start my day. I always tend to start my day like early. That's just how I am. I like to, like, I recommend that, guys. Like 100%. It's nice to start my days early, and it's nice to have time to do all the stuff that I want to do because I have a lot of work stuff that I need to do. And today is super, like, okay, so I have my very first look that I'm uploading, like actual look that I'm uploading to YouTube. It's an amateur ass look, and I took my inspiration from Death by Rumi, and I'm really nervous about posting it, not gonna lie. I'm really nervous because like, not a beauty guru, but I do like makeup and I do like putting it on, and I just wanted to like share. And you guys sometimes for some reason like my makeup looks, which I still don't understand. It's sweet though. I love you guys for that. It's been rough, not gonna lie, the past couple of days. My anxiety is stemming from my stress because my Patreon is still suspended, and it sucks because my Patreon's where I get my groceries from. And like I told you guys, like the move, I ended up spending more money than I thought because originally I wasn't gonna get anything for this bedroom. I was gonna just fuck it, sleep on leave the room as is. But then I thought about it and I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense, because if I do that, it's like I'm fucking myself, because like I'm gonna be living here for the next few months. I'm gonna need stuff. I'm gonna need a trash can. I'm gonna need drawers for my stuff. I can't just consistently go in and out of my suitcase. It's gonna drive me insane. And so I had to buy a lot of shit, and I had to pay for a lot of shit. So unfortunately, I've been like really crunching, and I'm happy that I budget the way that I do because I'm able to still be here and still afford to be here and be okay in that instance. But it just sucks because like I have a lot of stuff that I actually want to get, not just for work but also like groceries. I appreciate the fact that I'm able to buy food and have it delivered here. It is easier to have food delivered here in California and LA as opposed to Florida, not gonna lie, because there's more things open regardless of the time. Like literally if it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I do want something to eat, I can't get something delivered. It's just I don't want to keep ordering delivery. That's my thing. Like it's more money that's being spent, and I like delivery food, don't get me wrong, I like it, but I'm not rich, you know what I mean? And I hate the fact that I like consistently have to dig out of my own pocket, but at the same time it's like, bitch, what else do you expect? Like shit happens. When it comes to moving out and like living on your own and relying on yourself completely and stuff, like you have to sometimes, even when you take the necessary precautions, like I always tell you guys, don't put all your eggs in one basket because one basket might get fucked. Well, like all my baskets got fucked. Like all my, like literally, like okay, so my amateur porn, I'm not gonna get that payout until like the 8th or 9th because that's when they send that out. Many vids, I'm not gonna get that until maybe tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed. Patreon, they have to get back to me. They still haven't gotten back to me. I'm still chilling. YouTube, I won't get until the 3rd week. So but at the same time, I'm very lucky because I can work in real time and I can get tipped. I can get like income like that. Like that's the thing that can happen for me. But I just want to show you guys the realities of sex work. That's why like it's not always glamorous. It's not always, ooh, I got this, or ooh, I get to go do that, or ooh, I get to go shopping. No, sometimes it's, ooh, I can't get groceries because I get paid online and I have to wait for these motherfuckers to fucking pay me because getting paid bi-weekly sucks. Literally it's bi-weekly pay, and I hate bi-weekly pay. But you gotta do what you gotta do, and I'm not gonna let that deter me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let that tear me down. And I recently sold my camera and I need to go to the post office. I just don't have the money right now. Like I have a savings, yes, but I try really hard not to hit the savings because like the moment I start taking from my savings is the moment that I start getting fucked in the asshole, because I'm bad with money, with my own money. I've been shown in the past, so I try not to touch it. Like it's my savings for a reason. I'm lucky. Her name's Bunny. I'll probably put her social media on the screen. She's a sex worker. Please go spoil her. Please go buy all her content. She bought the camera for me, and she's been so patient and like waiting for me to get payouts that I need so I can go to the fucking post office. But I'm lucky. Like, thank you, Bunny. Thank you for being so patient. I'm sorry. I like having these talks in the morning with you guys. I intend on doing, this is like my first like talk with you guys, but I'll be doing more of these kind of talks on my Patreon. I intend on uploading way more vlog content and way more like behind the scenes shit on my Patreon. However, I'm just waiting for the suspension to lift because I have a lot of content that's like ready to go. It's like, Patreon, why are you doing this? But something that I want to touch on, something that I want to stress. I've noticed that a lot of people compare themselves to me in a sense of like, ooh, I like her body, or ooh, she's so small, I want to be like that, I want to look like that, blah, 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 blah. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, I'm not healthy. I'm not. I don't eat nearly as much as I should. I don't have an eating disorder. I just don't eat as much as I should because I work so much, and that's not okay. Like, that's not okay. I also don't work out. I used to work out consistently, so that's why I have the shape that I do. That's why, because I used to work out for years. I did. And I drink a lot of water, and I do try to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, but I'm not a fitness trainer, a fitness trainer, private personal trainer, none of that. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm none of those things. I'm just Cassie. And I appreciate the compliments, but when you guys say things like, I want to look like you, when you guys say things like, teach me, like, what did you eat today? Or like, what can I do to look like you, or emulate, like you, no, I'm not the one. I'm not the person. There are plenty of people who are actually healthy, who do work out, who have healthy diets that you can look towards. The one thing that I want you to take from me is to learn how to love yourself, is to get those self-care methods, or to take behind the scenes look in sex work if you want to do sex work or social media. Love, romance, like that kind of stuff. But when it comes to the body, when it comes to my eating habits, when I'm healthy, then yeah, I'll make videos on it and stuff. I have no issues. But for right now, I'm not healthy. I'm not. I'll be the first one to call myself out on it. I have a lot of people who will still text me to make sure, hey Cassie, did you remember to eat today? Hey Cassie, I know you did X, Y, and Z, but did you remember to eat today? That's something that I'm still working on, and that's not okay. That's not good. Like, don't do that. That's not good. In order for you, if you want to live a long, lasting life, or at least the healthiest life that you can, it's your mind and body both need to be healthy. Treat your body right, and I'm not treating my body right, and I need to. When I say I have my insecurities, or when I say that I don't like the way that I look or something when I'm on cam, and then I'll get comments of people who are like, shut the fuck up, or they're like, oh, you're pretty, or you're so pretty, etc, etc, X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z. I have body dysmorphia. What you see, I don't see. That sucks. I've said that on camera so many times, and it's not, that doesn't go just for me, because I do the same thing that you guys do to me, I do to other people. I don't message it, but I think it in my head, like, I wish I looked like you, even though those same people have insecurities, because we all have insecurities. There isn't one singular most beautiful person in the world. I will preach this to the day I die. This is the harsh truth that I had to learn. There will always be someone prettier than you, someone smarter than you, someone more talented than you, someone better at you than everything. Okay, there will always be. Why? Because there's billions of people on this planet. There are babies being born every fucking minute. Okay, so there's always a potential of someone to do something better, be better, look better themselves. But that's them. That's not you. That doesn't mean that you yourself as an individual does not excel. That doesn't mean that you as an individual aren't better at shit than other people, because you are. You do more and are worth more than you give yourself credit for, which is what I always say. And when you focus on comparing yourself to all these other people that you wish that you looked like, or that you wish you could do this, or they're doing this, and you wish you had that, when you spend all that time and that energy comparing yourself to that, you're doing yourself a disservice. Take that jealousy, because jealousy is healthy. That's a healthy emotion to have. What's not healthy is coping with it in a negative light towards yourself, like bashing yourself in comparison. That's not okay. Everybody has a different life path. And like Oprah Winfrey at like, what was it, 23, 24 was fired from her first news anchor job. Tina Fey at 29 was working in a laundromat or something like that. You don't know where your life is going to take you. And if you had told me at the beginning of 2018 that I'd be sitting here in California, I would cackle in your face. I'd be like, what? Me living in LA? You thought. Like, there are people in my hometown who have no idea that I live in LA right now, and they won't know. Not for a while. They can wait. That's the thing though. I used to bash myself all the time. All the time. I would bash myself. I would call myself names, think I was stupid, dumb. I would compare myself to everyone who used to travel, who've moved, or who have degrees, have careers. I used to compare myself a lot. I have a friend on YouTube. I'm not gonna like put her channel. But we've been friends since like sixth grade, right? And I had been begging her to make a YouTube video for years. Make one, make one, make one, make one. You're beautiful, you're funny, you're intelligent, you're talented, because she's an amazing artist and she's highly intelligent and she's an amazing writer. She's really smart. And I've been telling her that for years and giving her suggestions, shooting suggestions. I'd be that friend to like post her, because when she finally did have a YouTube channel, I would like post it to my Facebook all the time. Like I was her #1 fan. But low key, I was jealous. I was very jealous. And I kept, and not like in a I want to take away her success, no, in a sense where I thought I was shit. I thought I was inferior as a person. I thought that because I couldn't draw as well as her. I thought that because I couldn't sing as well as her. I thought that because I couldn't write as well as her, any of that. I thought that there was no fucking point. Like, why am I gonna sit here and start a YouTube channel? Like, there's no point. Why would I pursue my art? Why would I pursue my photography, singing, music, anything when I suck? Like, why? All my dreams and stuff and goals, like, I just pushed onto her. Everything that I wanted to do, I was like, hey, here's an idea. You should do it. Run with it. And then she did. She got a YouTube channel. She started doing her work, freelance. She's a freelance artist. She's been for a couple of years now. Before I started my sex work. And I was so jealous. I felt like shit about myself. I wanted to do what she did. And same with Siren Cove. I've been following, Siren Cove is another creator on YouTube and she's been doing sex work forever and I've been following her for years. I'm a giant fan. And I would compare myself and I'd be like, I can't do that. No one would buy my porn. Why would anyone buy my porn? Like, I'm ugly, I'm gross, I have scars. Like, that's what I was thinking about myself. Like, that's what I kept thinking. I kept thinking like the worst fucking shit about myself. And I have my bean to thank for this. I have my bean, because my bean is the one that was like, fuck that, Cassie, fuck that. Like, my bean was my cheerleader. You have to be your own cheerleader. I have to be my own cheerleader. And I sat there and I started my YouTube channel. My first video that I made was the alternative black girl tag, because Chalet, hi baby, I don't think you're watching this, but I remember, because I needed ideas, I remember going onto your channel and seeing that tag and going, I should just do that. So yeah, thank you for that, Chalet. Hello Chalet on YouTube, that's my baby. But I kept uploading videos at that point. I was living at my mom's boyfriend's mother's apartment with my mom and her boyfriend and her boyfriend's mom and her boyfriend's mom's husband and a random guy. So it was like a packed small apartment. And I remember I would chill, I would literally like, it took 20 minutes to get the setup right so I can get proper lighting so you guys could actually see me and shit, and for me to get comfortable talking in front of the camera and stuff. Before you start YouTube, it is kind of weird your first time talking to the camera. Like, now I feel more natural talking to the camera. Now I can't shut the fuck up. I started uploading with my bean. I started doing sex work, like delving into sex work. I started making my own porn. I started posting. I started doing all the things that I kept seeing other people do and I kept telling myself that I couldn't do, to like prove myself wrong. And I had my bean as my cheerleader, and my bean just kept telling me like, why are you comparing yourself to other people when you haven't even given yourself a chance yet? Like, why are you knocking yourself out of the game when you haven't even pressed start? You haven't. You're just on the menu screen. And that got me thinking. And I'm so happy that I had him and the support system that it gave me, because I would not have my job. I would not be here for my bean. Out of like anyone in my whole life, my bean believed in me more than anyone. And every time I would tell my bean I wanted to go to LA, I wanted to go to California, I wanted to do this, I wanted to pursue modeling or porn, or when I wanted to be a suicide girl for a brief moment, everything, my bean was like, yeah, you're gonna do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. No matter how stupid or no matter how like outrageous the idea, my bean would always just tell me you can do it. But the thing is that I want to stress is that it's great that I have my bean to tell me that, but I should be telling myself that. And it took years for me to realize that. And that's what I want you guys to take away from watching me. I want you guys to not want to look like me. No. I mean, if you do, that's cool. Like, thanks. I appreciate the compliments. I do. But I want you to look like yourself. I want you to be yourself. I want you to be 100% comfortable being yourself. I want you to be 100% comfortable chasing your dreams. Stop comparing yourself to other people who are doing things that you want to do. Why don't you do them yourself? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. But my message still stays the same with you guys. Stop comparing yourself. I know it's not going to be easy. Like I said, that's what I was talking about. Remove your triggers. If I happen to trigger you, then unfollow me. That's fine. I'm here. Make sure you ring that bell so you can see my videos. Come on my page anytime. But stop following me, because I do that. I stopped following a lot of people, even though I support them, because it was so triggering for me. Focus on yourself. Take that time. I recommend get a journal, get a notebook. I have one. It's far away. I'm not gonna grab it, but I have several actually. I maybe have like 3 or 4. But when you wake up in the morning, after you take a shower and you're all clean and shit, cause do that first thing. Take a shower, eat breakfast, and then write down in your journal your first thoughts. You can even do voice notes and record yourself. What you're thinking, how you're feeling in that moment. And then, what are you going to accomplish today? You're gonna make today your bitch. What are you going to accomplish? You don't have to live your life through someone else. You don't have to live vicariously through other people. You don't have to live vicariously through anyone. You don't have to keep comparing yourself, because how can you compare apples to oranges? I know that's a cheesy saying, but it's true. Like, as humans, it's comparing apples to oranges, because there will never be anyone like you, period. There will never be anyone exactly like you. And I think people fail to realize the beauty in individuality. It's a beautiful thing. But yeah, that's my rant. I just ranted. This is probably going to be the entire video. I want to do more content like this on my channel. I want to do more talks with you guys, more like laid back, chill, giving you guys advice about having a mental illness, about having anxiety and stuff. I haven't made any new friends yet being here, besides my roommates, but that doesn't count. I still have anxiety with my roommates. Nothing on them, because all my roommates are great, but I still have issues. It's hard for me to even ask for anything. I don't want to cook in the kitchen. It's really bad. But we're on this journey together, you know what I mean? And we're gonna do this together, because we got this. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time. For the month of October, I'll be uploading videos every day, at least once a day, sometimes maybe twice a day, who knows. But yeah, I also go live every day on the Kitty Cult channel, Monday through Friday, or Monday through Thursday, once a day. Friday, it's optional. It might be once, it might be twice. But then Saturday, Sunday, twice a day. Once in the morning, once at night. I always go live on my Instagram before I go live on YouTube, on the Kitty Cult channel. All the information will be linked down below. If you want to send me anything, any letters, you think something might look cute on me, anything like that, see something at a thrift shop, go ahead and send it to my P.O. Box. I would love to see whatever you'd like. Don't feel pressure. You don't have to buy me anything. I liked handmade things. You don't have to send me shit either. If you'd like to, it's there. Yeah, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching me. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.